Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Michael Kane with Teachers for Choice. Earlier today, I posted a video about how Andrew Cuomo is just lying about Curtis Sliwa campaigning for Zoran Mamdani. And he took clips from the Voices for Senior Memorial in March, which had everybody running for mayor in attendance, except for Andrew Cuomo there, and showed a picture of Sliwa over Zoran's shoulder. And this was proof. They're campaigning together. It's beyond a lie. It's disgusting. Voices for Seniors has come out and denounced it in very, very strong terms. Shout out to them. And we always stand with Voices for Seniors. They're a great grassroots group. But I brought up CafecitoBreak. CafecitoBreak has just had their account frozen on X. They can't add any more content to their X account, right as this last minute, disgraceful, disgusting lie from Andrew Cuomo is breaking to disparage Sliwa and make him look like he supports Mamdani. That's their whole game right now. What I forgot to say is that CafecitoBreak was at the Voices for Senior Memorial in March. They spoke to all the candidates there. They have footage of the entire thing. And if their X account had been allowed to post that stuff out, they could have been pumping out content all day right before the election that very well could have gone viral on X. Now, we don't know why CafecitoBreak's X account is frozen. We don't know why. All we could do right now is speculate. But we're calling on X, we're calling on Elon Musk to unfreeze their account. It says there was suspicious activity. It's ridiculous. I mean, they haven't had problems. They don't do anything wrong. They're professional media people at a grassroots level. So it's very odd and very suspicious. So I am calling on Elon Musk and on X to unfreeze CafecitoBreak's account. This is they've been pumping out pro Sliwa content for months. And right before the election, when they have some key footage, their account is frozen. You can see everything they have, but they can't upload anything new. That sounds like election interference. What's going on? So I just wanted to make that clear because I didn't completely make that 100% connection to the material that I know for a fact CafecitoBreak has. I mean, I've seen tons of it. I know they have even more than I've seen. So tag Elon Musk, tag at X, and ask them, what's going on? What are you doing? End this. Free CafecitoBreak. Give them access to their account right now. Because the election, we only got like 48 hours. Peace, everybody.
God bless you. Yeah, God bless America.
Any questions that the press has?
Just press only.
Okay. Curtis, Andrew Cuomo's account posted a misleading video about you and Zoran. Can you speak more about what that was?
Sure. But then again, that's why I call him Andrew Evil Eyes Cuomo. He's evil. He's cold-hearted. Understand that this thing that we're involved in, Alicia, Joanne Ariola, Phyllis, Tony Nunziata, everybody involved in the process, Peter, is the dirtiest business that exists. The dirtiest business. So on the eve of the election, Andrew Cuomo responsible for 15,000 elderly who died because of his executive order.
Criminal.
Diagnosed with COVID in hospital and under his order, then shipped into long-term nursing home care units. It was a guaranteed death sentence to them and the other seniors they were infecting. 15,000. He went before the House of Representatives, his own Democrats and Republicans, and they referred perjury charges to the Department of Justice because he lied. And then the family members stood behind him, remember, crying, and asked him, Andrew, turn around. Acknowledge us. We're human beings. We've suffered a loss. This cold-hearted psychopathic liar, could not even turn to them and with a modicum of sympathy and empathy just say, I'm sorry. And he continues to perpetuate that lie. So for those that may not know, there's an annual commemoration by the family members, Voices of Seniors. It represents all of the families, and the families, a panoply of different political ideologies, Democrats, Republicans, far left, far right, some who are independent. But they come together every year in downtown Brooklyn to honor their dead relatives. Everyone running for mayor this year was invited. Obviously, I was the only Republican. All the other Democrats came, including, and let me give her credit, Adrienne Adams, who gave such a heartbreaking presentation. Her own father from Southeast Queens, an Air Force veteran, was taken and put in a long-term nursing home care unit under Cuomo's orders, and she knew he would die, and he soon died thereafter. Everybody in the crowd cried. Zoran Mandami was there. Other candidates were there. I was there. And I even said, opening remarks, it was carried in the media. Look, I don't agree with anybody behind me on anything in the world, but we can agree that what was done to these elderly was unconscionable. And that Andrew Cuomo has forsaken his opportunity to ever represent us again, as Elise Stefanik said in those congressional hearings. So today, his team, with him, puts up an advertisement that suggests that I'm standing side by side with Zoran Mandami.
Wow. No way! No way! No way, Curtis!
Yeah, I've seen that ad. I've seen that ad.
Despicable, but as I said, I'm not the only Republican who's ever had that done to them. That's right. President Donald Trump. Oh, yeah. Mine is small compared to what they've done to Trump and to some of our electeds and those running for office here. Politics is the dirtiest business, but we will overcome this because the people recognize what this is. Desperate people, Andrew Cuomo, do desperate things.
Yeah.
You need to go back to the Hamptons, hang out with your billionaire friends, because the people have rejected you before. They'll reject you again. It's me versus Zoran Mandami, and the people will determine who the next mayor is. Any other questions?
To everyone who is here, and I call on our former governor to answer the calls of these families, to apologize for the mistakes that he made in the pandemic, and to show himself worthy of the same accountability that we want every single leader to be open. So thank you so much to the families. Thank you for ensuring that we do not forget that which was done close to 5 years ago, and for continuing to honor all of us with the stories of your family.
And so when you think about it, understand that it wasn't just the lies and the continual lies of Cuomo. He's a liar, a degenerate liar. That he launched a vendetta to destroy people who stood up against him.
Make that your reminder of why we all fight. Make that your reminder of their smiles, of their memories, of who they are. And I close by saying this. Yeah, he could try to apologize now. But never forget when he said, who cares? Never forget that. When being asked, what do we say to these families? Literally, he said, who cares where they die? Who cares? We care.
Thank you very much. EWTN, which is the Catholic channel on YouTube, they made a statement regarding the lives of our elders that I wanted to share with everyone today. The lives of our elderly and vulnerable who live in New York nursing homes, their lives matter. And their deaths are deserving of dignity, which requires truth, not lies. People in nursing homes, their lives may be hidden. It may be more dependent, but it does not mean that they can be forgotten. In fact, it means all the more they must be remembered. We are here today not only to raise awareness of the little treasures who we lost, 15,000 plus, because of the policies that were enacted under Andrew Cuomo, and we need to hold them accountable. We need to hold Andrew Cuomo accountable, who's now running for mayor. We need to hold him accountable, and we are also asking him to apologize, because how can we move forward in this city if we don't meet this with truth and daylight? Thank you. This is Rosangel Pérez reporting from Brooklyn for CafecitoBreak.